Please introduce yourself, tell me your name, your age, and your civil status.
I'm Diana and Obayan from Philippines. You can call me Anne. I'm 33 years old and I'm already married. That's all.
Do you have children?
Yeah, I got 13 years old daughter and 6-year-old son.
Okay. Tell me about your working experience.
Sure. Well, I work mostly on tutorial centers like Korean. I taught Korean students, Vietnamese, Japanese, and English. So I also previously I worked in Kazakhstan as a teacher, and yeah, we're for a year since they're Muslim countries, so I wasn't able to stay
Okay,
there for
speak
long.
slow, okay? Slow, clear, okay? And clear, okay? Louder, it's okay. Louder, it's okay. Okay, so you work in Kazakhstan as a teacher, okay?
Yes.
How many years you work?
For just a year. I got 1 year contract and I did not renew anymore.
Why you didn't you renew it?
Oh, because they are Muslim country and I find it hard to adjust with their belief. That's one of the reasons. That's the major reason.
Okay. Do you have any other experience abroad beside Kazakhstan?
Oh, no. Just in Kazakhstan for a year.
Okay. Do you have any other experience beside teacher?
Oh, mostly teaching. It's online, man to man. With mostly our Koreans. I have Korean students. And I also taught here in the Philippines in a classroom setup.
How many years you practice this activity?
Oh, just 7 years, less than 10 years.
10
Mostly
years.
I do, yes.
Okay. So you do not have experience as a nanny or a housekeeper or teacher for the employer?
No, none, but as a mother, we do that, right?
Yeah, right. Okay, tell me please if you are able to come here in Romania and work as a teacher nanny and also make some household chores when the baby is in the school, when the baby is sleeping, to do some household chores to maintain the house clean, like your house. Is it okay for you?
Oh, yeah, it's just like you're living in a different country, but you're doing whatever you are doing, you're thinking that you're doing this for your kids because they're not different from you. It would be better if you would treat as children that you have or as a nanny, right? It's better if you treat them as your own kids, right?
Okay, yeah. Tell me please if you come in Romania and the child refused to eat, what will you do?
Oh, that's so easy. I always encounter that with my child. Sometimes you have to divert their attention. Like, you know what? You could give them some trivia. You know what? If you eat this food, this is what would happen to you. Like that. It depends on his or her interest. If you want to be a superhero, oh, you know what? If you eat this vegetable, you would get all the power that you need as a superhero.
Yeah, very
Something
nice.
like,
And if the child wants to look at the cartoons more than has been prescribed, how do you react?
you have to set the expectation. Okay, I would allow you to watch this, your favorite show, but promise me you won't exceed with 1 hour, something like that. Or else you won't be allowed to watch this video because you have to follow the rules to become successful. You have to set expectation with the child.
Okay. The child cries without stopping, how do you react?
That's quite challenging, but I think I would bring him or her to the garden and show them some animal because I know it could easily get their attention by showing animals or what? Look at this. What happened to this animal? Oh, look at that. You just have to divert their attention with something interesting.
Yeah, very good. The child does not want to leave playground and get into the house. How do you proceed in such a situation?
In that case, you can't tell the child to easily, you have to stop right now. You can't do that. Of course, you have to set their expectation as well. Like, okay, I would give you an extension for 10 minutes. Promise me. Because I experienced that with my child. I always tell them, okay, you are giving an allowance, additional 10 minutes. And they would say, okay, mommy, yes, I will. That's okay. You have to show them that you're giving them expectation, you're giving grace or allowance, so they would feel that you're still kind, even you're stopping them, but never stop the kids abruptly or suddenly.
Okay. In the house are only you and the child. The child make high fever, vomits and bad physical condition. How do you handle in this situation?
Usually, what I do with my kids, I let them drink water first, and then let me check I must ask my boss or my employer what are the physical condition, if he or she has allergies, what should be the contact number of the doctor. I should have that as a nanny, right? So if there's a problem, I know whom to call, especially if my boss is out of town, I should know the doctor's number. And for first aid, what I do is just like that. Drink water, and then if they're too hot, I have to wipe them with damp them with a cold towel. That's what I do.
Okay, very good. Only in your presence the child refused to submit to the rules established by his parents. What are you doing in such a case?
Oh my, that's so challenging. Well, I need to get his heart. I need to build rapport because that's one of the reasons why kids don't, they don't submit to your authority because you haven't established love and rapport. That's what you need first. You need to have or develop emotional rapport. So once you get his trust or her trust, that's the time he would follow you or obey your authority as well.
Okay. Because it is advancing in age, the child says he can handle with his homework, although it lies in your responsibility to monitor his performance. He is standing in his room for a while and then goes out, saying that he has finished them. How do you react in the present situation?
Oh, you mean like he's pretending that he has done the
Yes,
homework, although
yes,
he has not yet done?
pretending he has finished the homework, but it's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
responsibility to monitor him. What are you doing?
yeah. Well, I have to ask him. Oh, let me check your homework. Let me see if you could do it right. If you did it correctly, then I would be happy. So your mom won't be worried anymore. I would appreciate if you could show me. Oh, let me see that. Something like that. And if I would see, you know what? If I could see that there's no mistake, you know that I could give you a prize, or I would make you a sandwich tomorrow, something like that.
Okay. Uh, what are you doing if the child wants to paint, is starting to paint the walls? How do you stop him?
Paint the wall. What I usually do, I give them a paper. Oh, come on, let's come here. Why don't you write it here? I know your mom would be happy to see your artwork, but it must be on the paper, not on the wall. You just have to explain to them.
Okay. What do you think is the most difficult part of being a nanny, a teacher nanny?
It's the most difficult. I think the challenging part is dealing with moody kids and spoiled brat kids.
Okay. What was the most difficult experience you had with a child?
I can't remember any, but most of my children or my students, they are so manageable and they love me so much. So I know how to, to deal with them. I could let them. follow me or obey me without any problem. So I can't remember.
Okay. And the best performance of you had with a child?
Oh, a lot. I mean,
A
my
lot, a lot.
Korean students, even though I have online students in Korea, they would send me gifts from Korea here in the Philippines. Like, teacher, I appreciate you because they usually recommend me. Most of the children, they would recommend me to their cousin as the best English teacher here in the Philippines. That's what they do. Although my students are online, they would send me gifts, a lot of gifts. And they would ask me, teacher, I want you to wear the jewelry that I gave you. Something like that. So I just appreciate it.
Okay, okay. Who will take care of your children if you come in Romania?
To be honest, they have their own nanny.
Ah, okay, I understand now. Why do you want to come in Romania? And how long would you like to stay here?
Um, actually, to be honest, like, I'm dreaming to stay in one of the country in Europe or Romania, but I don't know where exactly. So I asked God, God, maybe this is your will, or maybe this is your way for me. So, I mean, as long as I could bring my family, that's what Ariana told us. Like, you, after a good service that you have rendered, you could bring your family. So I said, like, why not?
Okay. Uh, Tell me please, is it okay for you if your day off will be in the middle of the week?
Yeah, no problem. I mean, not Sunday.
What? Can you repeat please?
I mean, I can't have a Sunday day off.
If you will have it,
Yeah, or I mean, that even half day because I used to go to church.
yes, you will speak with your employer and will understand. But you will
Yeah,
understand the
yeah.
employer if will need you in your day off and you will work in your day off and also you will get paid for this. You will understand the employer, you will work in your day off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Yes?
As long as I could go to church twice a month.
Ah, okay, so it's a deal.
Yes,
Okay.
because it's a part of me. I can't live without a church.
So in your day off, you want to go in the church.
Yes, even half day will do.
Okay. Tell me please, have you ever been abused? Physical abused in your life?
Oh, no, no. Never, because I was brought up in a very loving family.
Okay. Do you smoke or in the past you ever smoke?
No, no. I never tell my kids to smoke as well.
Are you
I don't
vegetarian?
even.
Okay.
Yes, I am. How did you know I'm vegetarian?
I'm just asking. I do not know.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. If you have to choose to live in another country, except Canada and USA, where would you like to live?
Except Canada and USA. Anywhere in Europe.
Why anywhere in Europe? You know something about Europe? You know something about Romania? You have friends in Romania?
Yeah, because what I want about Romania, they're so nature. I mean, there's a lot of nature. That's what I want in a country. Like, there's a lot of green. Because I wouldn't live in a city. I would love to live in in a nature environment. That's what I want.
Okay, thank you very much.